Lads, let's talk about the third Rabam first. They're bad. They're like really fucking bad. The only thing they can be useful in is filler damage inside of combos, but both of them are unprotected and deal little to no damage whatsoever. At least counter slash applies a float, the other one doesn't even have a CC on it. So both of them are only good for meme combos and both of them are garbage. I would still get counter slash since it's a bit less garbage. Core skills. I've already made a video on core skills, but I will cover them again since my opinion changed a bit after testing them out in RBF for a few rounds. Solar Flare, the most overhyped part of this whole core thing. The essay on it is very minimal and you could just Q cancel the unprotected normal solar flare to stay protected, and you will very rarely be CC'd inside of it if done right. It's honestly an okay enhancement to get if you don't know how to Q cancel, but otherwise I wouldn't get it. For PvE, just get Frenzied Strikes, and I wouldn't really get it for PvP, since it has the same function as Scars of Dusk, except you don't get a DP buff, and this one is only for the Giga memers. Merciless, another one of the meme ones. Honestly tried really hard to make it work in RBF, it's nice to use every once in a while. It's like a slow version of Upper Shield Strike, but it doesn't get you forward like Upper Shield Strike does. You can also Q cancel into it after a Balance Strike or Solar Flare to surprise the opponent, but it's not that good. It's an okay choice overall, but nothing crazy. Balance Strike, the big boy one. I will personally be running this. It fits perfectly with my playstyle. If you Q cancel Balance Strike on cooldown like I do, this is an obvious choice. It's very good for both 1v1 and large scale. Gravedigg, everyone's favorite for large scale, but let's calm down a bit and look at what it does. It will apply a bound at the end of it. And why is this a bad thing, you might be asking? Well, for one, lots of people, whenever they see that someone is on the ground, they start throwing out their skills randomly. And if that skill has a bound, that is very bad. Why? Because if a person is on the floor, their CC counter is probably around 1. And if you apply a bound, you will put them over the CC limit and they will stand up way quicker than they would have without you applying the bound. I see this happening quite often, and warriors having this extra bound would definitely be for the worst overall. But if you're aware of this and you don't do this, it's honestly a very good choice to get. It is a bound though, so players with adamantines will resist a decent amount. I would still get Balance Strike for large scale, but that's my personal opinion. It's pretty good to run, it's in the good category. Finally, the last one, Pulverize. It's pretty bad, honestly. I would definitely place this one in the meme category. I feel like it's just very hard to actually, knock down someone with this, especially since the knockdown happens at the end of Pulverize. I wouldn't bother with this one, honestly. These core enhancement skills don't actually work on the BSR version. So, thanks for watching. I do stream over at Twitch every once in a while. Come say hi. And I guess I'll see you next week when BDO changes everything again. Okay.